Welcome back, friends. We are waiting for one of our students to join the class. Anyway, we are going to start a new topic today. This is a regular class. Almost we covered various topics in the backup classes. Now all the batchmates in this current batch is aligning with each other regarding to Python's introductory knowledge. Now we are going to particularly deal with a important statement. A statement, already you know what do you mean by a statement. Particularly we are going to deal with two kinds of important statement. One statement is called as conditional statement. Another statement is called as iterative statements. What are the conditional statements and iterative statements supported by Python? What is its syntax? How it works? And using some Python program, demo programs, we are going to see how conditional statements and iterative statements are executed. Now, if you talk about any program, already I have pointed out this thing. When you write a program, all the programs are written line by line. It means one after the another statements are typed in a script mode which is executed. When the Python encounters a Python code, it will start doing whatever you have specified in the form of instruction to the Python. It will start executing one by one. First it will execute line number 1, it will move on to line number 2 and so on. Now what happens if you take any real life problem, whatsoever it may be, the problem solving approach may not be this much easiest. Merely moving from one line to another line will not be as easy. Like line number 1, go to line number 3. Can you solve in all the problems in computer with this approach? No, it's not possible. The sequential approach of execution alone is not sufficient for us to solve our real life problems using a programming language like Python. So what is the solution? All the programming languages like Python, including Python, provides computer statements or programming statements that you can use alter the sequence. Such type of facilities are available that we are going to see now in this topic. Now, what will be the learning outcome and all that has been listed here? Basically, we are going to see what are the types of statements, what is flow control, program logic development tools, if statement, repetition of task, what is a range function, iteration and looping means what is that, break and continue statement. All these things we are going to see in this chapter. Types of statement, already many of the time I have repeatedly used the word. It can be a simple statement or it can be a compound statement. I have used these two words. Statements are instructions given to computer to perform any task. Task may be simple calculation, checking the condition or repeating action, whatsoever it may be. Basically, there are three types of statements. Some statements are required in some particular place in Python. We don't have anything to type. In that scenario, we use a special kind of statement. It is called as empty statement. It is not frequently used, rare usage, but provided by Python. First type of statement we can say empty statement. Second type of statement is simple statement. Third one is compound statement. In these three types of statements of Python, empty statement is a special arrangement in Python. Wherever some statements are required, we don't have any statement to specify. we can go with a empty statement. There is no instruction at all given to the computer. Such a type of statement is called as empty. And frequently and almost in everyday life, whenever you are using Python, you are going to use simple or compound statements. Now, empty statement, the keyword pause, just you have to use the keyword pause, PASS, pause. It has been, I'm highlighting that because the background is black color in your slide. You probably might not be noticing what I'm highlighting. Simplest statement, a statement which does nothing. It is written by using the keyword pause. PASS, pause failed, the same word, pause. Pause does nothing and moves to the next statement in flow of control. Flow of control means line after line the program is executing. Whenever it finds a pause, it does nothing. Whenever a syntax says in Python that one statement is required, but according to the logic of the program, you don't have any statement to specify, then in that rare situation, you can go with empty statement. And such type of statements will be explored when we talk about loop statement in this chapter. What is a simple statement? Any single executable statement in Python is simple statement. Already I told you in your understanding, if you are not able to differentiate what is simple statement and compound statement, you can try to understand what is a single line of instruction. Single line of instruction in Python, we can say in simple statement. Say for example, name equal to input, enter your name. Name is a variable, equal to is assignment operator, input is a function. And if you use which one voice is not clear. Oh my god, morning also Gautami was saying this. I don't know what happened to network issue or something. I'm not sure about, because I'm using a very good network connection here. Voice is breaking means I'm not sure, because I cannot control that. It is service provider side. Anyway, now how are you feeling the voice? Am I audible to all clearly? Narasimha, Binay, Gautami, Rishabh, Manoj, Somashekar, Deepika. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, nice. Whenever you are getting any breaking in the noise, breaking disturbance in the lesson, please ask me to stop. Otherwise, it will be a problem for us, because now only I'm teaching now. Okay. Thanks for all of you for replying. And because I'm for your revision purpose, I'm also recording all the lessons, uploading in YouTube for your revision. In case if you get any problem, if you want to listen the same lecture again and again, you can visit and you can see the lectures. As per your request only, I have started that one also. So breaking voice will be a problem for our recording also. Now, a recording in the sense that I am using a recording mechanism where the website is recorded, particular app is recorded. So the input devices are receiving the voice. Also, you may be aware of. Now, simple statement, print name.
Sir, can you say empty statement once again, sir?
Empty statement is a statement, it does nothing. As of now, you have to understand that. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, every statement performs some action. Say for example, name equal to input means input function is doing an operation. That input function will be replaced with the received value. It will be assigned to the name variable by the assignment operator. So name variable refers to a particular value that you entered. These are all the instructions that you are giving to computer. This is not a simple statement, is not a empty statement. It is non-empty statement. Both simple and compound statements are Non-empty statement, why? Because it is specifically performing some action in computer. But as long as empty statement is concerned, it does nothing. It does nothing. Simply Python will understand that here there is a empty statement. How to specify empty statement Python? Just you have to use the keyword pause. PASS, pause. What is the situation that we are using? When I explore the topic loop, I will demonstrate you how we are going to use that empty statement. Already I told you it is a rare usage. Frequently we don't use. Also, for completion of the topic, I have covered the types of statements. Don't worry about that. And compound statement. What do you mean by compound statement? It represents group of statements executed as a unit. This one also I have explained you. Also, particularly for backup students, in many situations I repeatedly use the word simple statement and compound statement. All the backup students also can recall that even morning I have used the word simple compound statements. Now, how to create a compound statement? In yellow color, whatever you are seeing, it is called as the compound statement headline. After that, it will end up with a colon symbol. It will end up with a colon symbol. After that, in the header, below the header, you will start typing simple statements, one after another, one after another. All the statements will be typed. But please try to understand the compound statement header and its statement will be having indentation. Indentation means some space is created, it is not in the same alignment. Compound statement header, indented body containing multiple statement or compound statement. That two line is not in the same alignment. It is little bit what it is called as right indented. So what it means, if you don't give indentation, Python will not understand how many statements are should be treated as a block of statement or as a compound statement. In another word, I can say loop functions. Right, Rishabh. Yes, loop body is also going to use compound statement. And also in this lesson now itself we are going to explore if statement. If statement is a compound statement. If statement is be helpful to create compound statement. How to create compound statement I am going to demonstrate. Now if you have seen the syntax of the compound statement, header begins with a keyword, function ends with a colon. Either the header will be a keyword or a function and ends with a colon. A body contains one or more Python statements, each indented inside the header line. All statements in the body or under any header must be at the same level of indentation. Please see that the level of indentation is same. Compound statement header in yellow color, that is the heading. After that, in the same alignment, you don't start typing indented. You will type a tab key. After that, you will start typing. But in Spider, you don't need to type. Automatically, Spider window is intelligent enough to understand that you are going to start a compound statement. Automatically, it will every time it will type a tab for you, and you don't need to worry about creating proper compound statement inside Spider. And also, if statement flow control, this is what we are going to see as a first statement that deals with compound statement type. But we don't worry about compound simple statement here. We will be more giving focus to what is this flow control, what is iteration control, selection control. That one we are going to understand. Statement flow control. How the statements are executed. That is statement flow control. In Python program, statement may execute in a sequence, selectively or iteratively. In three fashion, in Python program, you can execute the statement. In sequence means so far whatever the statement you executed, all the statements executed in sequence, in the fashion of sequence. Sequence means line after line. Three control flow statements are there: sequence, selection, iteration. Now, specifically we are going to see sequence are mostly containing simple statements, but selection and iteration will be compound statement, and it will not have the same sequential execution style or fashion. How, what, why? We will understand now. It means Python statements are executed one after another, from the first statement to last statement without any jumping. Such a flow of execution. Please try to recognize the word execution in computer. In the context of programming, if we talk about execution, it means you have specified some instruction in your program and computer start doing those instruction. Such a process is called as execution. What you specified, it is done by the computer. What is the name for that? Execution. How it is doing the execution? Line after line. Line after line it is doing. Okay, fine. Now, if I go to selection statement, I can say selection statement is not in that fashion, but it means execution of the statement will depend upon the condition. Already, all of you know what is condition. Condition means nothing but expression created with the help of relational operator and logical operators. That is condition. Just I am recalling you. What is condition? Condition is nothing but whatever that you have learned about less than, greater than or equal to, and operator, or operator, not operator. If you use these operators and you create an expression, it is called as condition.
Sir, voice not clear, sir. Breaking.
Okay, Vinay, just now also I'll try to find out, I will try to solve the problem.